Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective tarot for today, Friday, March 4th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the fan base, the Insta, or not. Totally up to you. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, we love that for you, as always. Whatever does not fit, just leave it on the table for someone else. You do not need to take on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use Intuitive City Oracle by Rob Barthelman, intuitiveintention.com, or I guess until tomorrow, you can find it on the TikTok shop. I don't know if they're shutting down TikTok or what. I don't know what's going on. It was supposed to be tomorrow. I don't know if that's like first thing in the morning tomorrow or that's like in the evening tomorrow. And I still don't know why they're doing it. Because they've debunked the whole Chinese thing like 20,000 times. So I don't get it. But whatever. We got one on the table. And honestly, it doesn't really matter because it's not the same ever since they took it down and brought it up in January. And even, in my opinion, even before that, it was not the same. We got two on the table. Well, that's interesting. I'm getting this first person. Have I ever done a reading in first person? Because usually I tell you, like these are the cards. This is what it is. But it's like you telling me. Like I'm hearing it in my head, like you're telling me. Like, hey, this is my story of a happy family. I'm not kidding. Oh my gosh. The Brady Bunch. Oh, Jan. Okay, I used to love to watch the Brady Bunch when I was a kid, the show, but I gotta tell you, when the movies came out, I almost died. Those were so hilarious. The first one especially. We got 4 on the table. I wanted to... So my friend was talking about ordering Olive Garden for dinner, and I was like, oh, Olive Garden? I was like, do you think you can get that delivered? So it's not on DoorDash, but you can go to the Olive Garden app or whatever, or online, and put in your address, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll deliver. I was like, yes. So I'm getting my meal together in there, and I hit the backspace button on accident, and it takes me back to the original page, like, oh, do you want to order? So when I re-put in all the address and everything, and I go in, now they're telling me, no, you have to pick up. You can't order and deliver. Like the wait time is too long. It's going to take too long. I was like, I want my freaking Olive Garden salad. The thing is, one of the ladies on TikTok, Mississippi Queen, I think. I don't know if that's her. She changes her name every so often, so I don't know if that's still her name. She does like home stuff, and cooking. She does a lot of cooking. I think she has like 3 or 4 cookbooks out. But she's like, oh, you can order from, Olive Garden, and you can get the salad, and you can get a dozen breadsticks, and you can get a pan of pasta with fettuccine Alfredo with chicken, or you can get other stuff. They have other stuff. And it's like, I think she said it was like 50, $60. Okay, y'all. The pan of pasta now is like $65. The salad is $24 with, I think, 6 breadsticks. Was it 6 or was it 12? Like 80 something dollars. And I'm one person. So that's why I was hitting the backspace, because I was trying to look to order just like a meal. Like just order like 2 or 3 regular meals, because you can get salad with them, and then that's it. And it's like, now I can't order because it's telling me to go pick it up, and I'm like, I don't want to go pick it up. That defeats the purpose. We got 6 on the table and 1 major. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Okay, that was weird. Didn't fall out. I'm putting it back in. One more shuffle. Seven on the table. 8 with bottom of the deck. Top of the deck. Top of the deck is King of Swords, 3 of Wands, and the Tower. I'll set that over there. We've got 4 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles. We've got Strength. We've got 5 of Wands. We've got 10 of Swords. And then bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. Feminine, masculine, take out resonates. It doesn't matter. So it's funny because when the 4 of Swords fell out, and the 10 of Pentacles, I heard, yeah, I'm really content with my life. I'm really content with my abundance. That's what I heard. Like somebody telling me, like somebody in the cards telling me, I'm really content with where I'm at. Like just a sense of contentment. This person, so whoever this person is, if it's you or someone else, this person feels like they've worked really hard for what they have with the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. And it's funny because the 3 of Pentacles, the description on the card is collaboration, right? Reverse is an effective team. Whoever this person is, and this could be getting into a relationship. This could be getting into some type of business union. This just like a friendship situation, family situation, whatever the case may be. Like this is someone, like if it's about someone getting into a relationship, do I want to get into a relationship? Do I want a partner? Do I want somebody that depends on me? Do I want to have to depend on someone else? Like it's someone questioning connections. Like, do I want those ties? and I just heard it in my head. The ties that bind. It's an old phrase. Ties, because they do bind you, whether it's to a family member, a friend, a lover. Like, do you want to create that tie, that soul tie, right? We talk about that stuff in spirituality all the time. Readers talk about that all the time. Like, do you want to create that connection? Like, you're creating a tie. Like, that's not so easily dismissed or gone, right? Like, if you were to get into a relationship with someone and you have sex with them, you are creating a sexual energy tie to that person. Like, do you want that connection? Because do you like that person? Do you want to be with that person long term? Like, these are all things that people should think about before they jump into bed with people, but they don't necessarily do that, right? Because a lot of people don't think long term. Then you realize you get to a certain age and that's all you do is think long term. For some. But that could go for a friendship, a family member, a work, like, do you want to create that tie? Do you want to create that necessity? Pardon me. That necessity, or I don't want to say burden, but like possibly a burden. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like being at a job, right? And your job is fine, you like your job, you love your job, whatever, you're happy there. And they offer you, we'll give you a $2 raise if you start managing the shift, or manage the shift twice a week while the other manager's gone. Or it's like taking on a burden and then realizing like you were just fine where you're at. Like, you should have just, no, I don't need that. Like, it's fine. $2 isn't worth it. It's fine. Whoever this is, it's they don't know that they want to make that connection, that they want to make that tie. Because at the end of the day, is it going to really be beneficial to them? Is it really going to help them out in the long run? Or is it just, again, going to be like a burden, a hindrance? And with the strength card, like, this person has to make a decision. And it's kind of fun with the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. So it very much gives off the energy of, like, okay, if I get into this situation with this other person, with this work, whatever, we're not seeing eye to eye. Like, how's that going to work? With the 10 of Swords, if I get into this situation and it's not to my liking, can I get out of there? Can I break that contract? Can I move on? Can I leave that behind? Do I have to, do I have to, like, ease out slowly? Do I have to break some kind of contract? Like, there's just like, it's like somebody, it's like somebody recognizing that sometimes, not all the time, sometimes it's just simpler to stick with what you have, aka stick to yourself, if this is in regards to a relationship. Because if this is a relationship, you're getting into a relationship with another person, that's a whole other human being, that's a whole other set of issues, feelings, emotions, physicality, spirituality. That's a whole other thing there. So not only are you dealing with yourself, you're dealing with someone else. If this is a work situation, like, do you want to take on the burden of becoming a manager or getting a promotion? Yeah, maybe you're going to get more money, but how do the scales tip? Like, is it going to be worth it for you? Like, this person is realizing that sometimes bigger isn't better. Okay. I did get a little sexy undertone there. It was whoever this is, they were a little sarcastic. Like, bigger isn't always better. All right. It's Olivia and her doggies. They're so cute. I haven't seen them in a couple days. Um, yeah, this person is just realizing, like, it's almost like a pro and con list. Okay, like, pro, this is why I should get involved, or this is why I should do this, or go this route, or take this job. And con, like, what are the cons? And this person is realizing that it's like they're almost pretty much at level. So it's kind of like, okay, like, now I really just have to make like a mental, emotional decision. Like, really need to realize, like, what is better for me in the long run. And with the Ace of Wands, like, new beginnings, because whether or not you get into a relationship with someone or not, whether or not you take a job or not, whether or not you start talking to that cousin or not, whether or not, you take your friend back or not, it's a new beginning. Like, you just completed some type of cycle, whether it's something that has been drawing out for months, years, or it's something that you've only been dealing with for like 2 days. Like, it's completing a cycle and starting a whole new cycle. I just heard new perspective. And if this is someone, like, debating on whether to get into a relationship, this is someone acknowledging that, like I'm here. And I've told you guys this before. Like, you'll hear other readers say differently, whatever. I don't care. Everybody has their own thoughts and opinions. But to me, a 10 of Pentacles, a 10 of Cups, I honestly do not believe that you need another person to achieve that. Like, I fully believe, like, I'm in my 10 of Pentacles, I'm in my 10 of Cups, or I'm damn near there. Like, I'm pretty happy with my life the way it is. I've told you guys before, yes, eventually I would like a partner, but not to sound like an ass, that partner is going to have to fucking blow me away, because the partners I've had have not. And I'm not willing to go back there. And I'm not willing to settle. And I know people out there will be like, whoa, you think a lot of yourself. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Because I was in those relationships where I was abused. I was in those relationships where I was used for my money. I was in those relationships where I was used for sex. I'm not going back to that. I absolutely fucking refuse. Man or woman, doesn't matter. I will, no, no. I'd rather be alone the rest of my fucking life. Because honestly, being alone, I don't feel alone, y'all. I don't. I get a lot of interaction at work. Like today, I was talking to my friend at work, We talked on and off all day. And I'm not going to lie, there's a little bit of gossip there, but it was more of like a loving, caring, like, what the hell is going on with this person kind of gossip. Because we're both concerned and loving people, you know. But I had my I had my human interaction for the day. Now I'm going to interact with you guys for a little bit for a couple reads, and then I'm going to go decompress and probably eat some dinner. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty easy. I'm like a little house plant that only needs water like once a week, right? I'm perfect. And I've told you guys this before a million times. Like, I'm fine on my own. Like, I had only technically had one like real relationship before I met the ex-husband, and a few, like friends with benefits type things. And then the same after him. Like, it was just friends with benefits and situationships and casualness. And that's fine. I'm used to that. And I'm used to being on my own. I can take care of myself. I can figure it out. Like, I was a I was a grown ass adult when I was a baby. I'm just and by baby I mean probably like 4, 5, 6 years old. Like, that's a baby. That is someone that should not have to grow up so fast. But I seriously feel like I've been an adult my whole life from birth. I'm good. Like, I can be on my own just fine. Like, I'm happy, like on the weekends I love getting up when I get up. I love taking my shower, making my breakfast, going to the beach, working on the book, doing this with you guys, playing with the cats. Like, I'm pretty simple. Like, simple things make me happy. Do I want a relationship at some point? Yes, I do. But again, I'm not settling. I'm just not. And don't get me wrong, like, I don't think anybody should have to settle. I don't think you should have to settle, man or woman. I don't think you should have to settle. I know for a fact that there's men out there that have probably been through the same kind of shit that I've been in. I would tell them not to settle. Don't settle. Wait for the one. Man or woman. Alien. Binary. Non-binary. It doesn't matter. Don't settle. If you already settled and you know you don't want to settle, don't settle. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think that's mean. I don't think that's derogatory towards men or women. It is what it is. You're talking about millions of people waking up and realizing like they put up with a lot of shit their whole lives and they're not going to put up with it anymore. Again, men or women. People literally get online and be like, oh, all the women think that they're so special because they don't want to get in any relationships with men. No, that's not it. Man or woman, I don't give a shit. I'm just not putting up with bullshit. You bring bullshit to my door, you're gone. You don't have a job? Sorry. I'm not taking care of you. I'm not your mom. You don't have a car? I'm not chauffeuring you around. You better get a bike. And you're not taking the keys to my car. You think you're going to live on my sofa? No, go stay at your cousin's. Like, I'm not doing it. I've been there. I've done that. I don't wish those types of relationships on anybody. I believe that I'm in my 10. And I'm only going to continue to be in my 10. And if another person comes in, it just makes that all the more a stronger 10 because they should be in their 10. And whoever this is, they're happy where they are. And this person is realizing that there's always going to be new beginnings, whether they're on their own or with someone else. Like, getting in a new relationship isn't the only new beginning you'll ever have. This is just someone realizing, like, There's just so much more. There's just so much more to life, to relationships, to people, to themselves. I think that's rain. Oh, yeah, it's rain. It's raining on the deck. I think I'm going to leave it there because, for some people, they're going to get into relationships. They're going to get into healthy relationships. They're going to get into those relationships that they've been waiting for their whole lives. Congratulations. Like, I love that for you. And for some, you're not. You're going to keep going solo. You're going to keep trolling along to see what happens. Life is a journey. Love the journey. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody has a lovely evening, day, whatever, wherever you are in this beautiful world that we call Earth. And I will talk to you later. Bye.